Good evening, we bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Diego Dario.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Dip Dipianco. In tonight's Game Plan, we'll break down the big weekend games in the UAAP Season 85 Women's Volleyball Tournament.
And we'll take a look at the teams that are bringing the heart of volleyball to Western Visayas. Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. We are weeks into the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament and it's starting to get interesting in the elimination round. With us tonight to recap the big games over the weekend is UAAP volleyball analyst, our fellow scholar ng Bayan, Dip, Ayel Estraniero. Ayel, first of all, welcome to the game. I know you're out there in Iloilo, but let's talk about the teams that you want to talk about over the weekend. They had great wins as well. Let's start it off with the NU Lady Bulldogs. They're back on track after losing against UST.
NU actually had a wake-up call game against UST as they lost it in 5 sets. But again, let's talk about how they swept last season. They had an off-season good performance as well, and they had a training camp in Japan. So again, these are the factors that lead people to actually expect that they're gonna dominate again this season because of their core lineup. But again, let's remind everyone that DLSU also, LaSalle, UST, Adamson is coming back this season 85 with an intact core lineup. But again, NU is proving that they are a good team. Like what you said earlier, they were able to bounce back with their win against UP and UE as well.
Ayel, I kind of want to put you on the hot seat right now. Itong NU, right? They already lost one game here from coming from season 84 where they were undefeated. How do you think they will level up in terms of their play? Posible bang mas-sweep nila yung second round, or do you think there will be more challenge coming into the second round?
No, I would believe that it was actually a blessing in disguise for them to lose that game against UST because early on this season, they already recognized their weaknesses, so they have so much time to prepare, especially that we're nearing the end of the elimination round of round 1 and we're moving towards round 2. So they know what skill sets they need to improve to and what advantages they have against the other teams.
And Ayel, now we move on to your next team that you want to talk about, the Adamson Soaring Falcons. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about them even before the season, that they're the dark horse in the UAAP, and they're currently showing us why right now. Currently tied for second best record in the UAAP with NU. They defeated Ateneo in 3 sets. What are they doing this season, Ayel, that's making them a very strong team?
Now again, Adamson, just like NU, LaSalle, and UST, is coming back this season 85 with a very intact core lineup. But I would say that Adamson is the best team so far in terms of executing, and that's kudos to their playmaker, Louis Romero, who has been delivering most of the combination plays and the set plays, executing well their system, fast flow sets. And we're talking so much about this fast flow sets because again, it dictates the pace of the game, and Adamson is one team who knows how to control the game regardless of whoever they are playing against.
Right. We have to remember that this Adamson team just missed the Final Four by parang inches lang, no? Before ilang points lang yung talo nila last time around to get to the Final Four in season 84. Okay, lipat tayo sa susunod na team, ang UST Golden Tigresses. Ayel, they were the ones who ended the 20-game winning streak of NU. What are they doing different this season that, you know, that's something that has leveled up their game dito sa season 85?
No. One thing about the similarity of UST and NU is that these are the players who was built like in terms of grassroots from NU High School and UST High School. So there's that sense of familiarity. But talking about UST again, their grassroots program is really working well for them. A lot of players from high school now moved on into the senior level in the UAP. You have Pepito, you have Hernandez, you have Laura, and again Jorado as well. So they're really showing that team chemistry and better communication so far this season 85.
Well, Ayel, familiarity and chemistry, very, very important in volleyball and in the UAAP as well. And let's talk about the top team so far, still undefeated, the DLSU Lady Spikers. Do you think they're the most stacked team in the UAAP? Is that the reason why they're the #1 team?
No, definitely, because we talk so much about their starters like Angel Canino, De La Cruz, and Alba. But again, they have a very deep bench. They have Soreño, who can perform as well for them. You have Michael La Rosa, who is very good as a service specialist. And you have also Coronel as a second setter. And Lapot, one of the players who was part of, who entered the third set of their game against UP and converted 3 points right away. So these players and their bench players actually contribute right off at the bench for the DLSU Lady Spikers. So far, a lot of contributions, not just from the starters for the Lady Spikers, but also from their bench. So it's safe to say that they are very stacked. They have a very stacked lineup, and that's the reason why they are dominating so far this season 85.
Ayel, after seeing Lasal play, after seeing Angel Canino play, do you think it's possible that we have another rookie MVP this season sa UAAP Volleyball?
Oh, definitely. That's not impossible with how Angel Canino is playing. Really, a lot of people expected her to play like that, and she's proving why she deserves that spot in the starting lineup of the Lady Spikers.
Well, Ayel, thank you so much for all the takes, for all the knowledge that you gave us. Really appreciate it, and can't wait to see all the exciting games in the UAAP. Thank you, Ayel.
Thank you so much.
And after the break, we'll get a word with the two teams gunning for a spot in the semi-final round of the PVL. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back to the game. They say every game counts, but no game has higher stakes than this match that can determine whether or not these teams will advance to the postseason of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Now, joining us live from Iloilo are the teams that are fighting to stay alive. Cherry Tigos Maylene Paat and Petrogaz's MJ Phillips. Kanina we had our panels na si Ayel who will cover the games tomorrow. This time around, some of the players, Diego, na maglalaro tomorrow in Iloilo. Welcome guys to the game.
Hi, hello.
All right,
hello.
good evening, ladies. And all the way from Iloilo, unahin ko na si Maylene. No? Of course, we know that you guys are in the running para sa semifinals. Ikaw, as the MVP from last conference, no? Paano mo minomotivate, especially ngayon, itong Cherry Tigo na nasa crunch time na kayo, Maylene? Anong sinasabi mo sa kanila para makapasok kayo sa semifinals?
Actually, nung natalo kami ng Akari, lagi ko lang sinasabi sa teammates ko na kailangan namin bumangon. And yung mga darating na games namin, sobrang crucial and kailangan namin magkaisa talaga. Especially sa loob ng court na magkaroon kami ng mas malalim pa na connection and everything.
And by the way, these two players on your screen, silang maglalaban tomorrow, pero they're looking like they're best of friends right now. Let's talk to MJ Phillips. MJ, you guys are fighting for a 4th straight PVL playoff appearance. So far, how's the preparation there in Iloilo? Big game coming up for you guys.
The preparation, we're just having a lot of practices in between our rest times, and we're just doing a lot of homework, doing our homework on Maylene here, making sure that we stop for tomorrow.
Of course, MJ, how about the mindset of the team? What are you guys thinking about, looking at right now? The big game is tomorrow already.
Yeah, we know it's a crucial game. We just gotta take it one game at a time, and we're just really focused. We're just really hungry to win, so
We're hungry too.
No, prepare, Maylene.
Right, balikan natin si Maylene, of course. You got there to Iloilo. Today, I believe, no, nakarating kayo dyan. How are the preparations? Ano ba yung una nyong ginawa? Nagpahinga ba muna kayo or nag-practice agad kayo pagdating dyan sa Iloilo?
Actually, pagdating namin dito, medyo gabi na and medyo late na. So, syempre, kumain muna kami bago magpahinga. And early in the morning, kailangan talaga namin na kumain ulit. And then after that, nag-training po kami. And pinag-aralan po namin yung Petrogas, lalo na tong si MJ, middles nila, and of course, yung setter talaga nila.
Well, of course, preparation is key, and part of preparation is eating the right food, making sure you're fueled. But MJ, you're the team's leading scorer. If you didn't miss the games, actually, you would be running for MVP. But what's your mindset so far, coming back from an injury and now trying to push for that final playoff push, and you being one of the leaders of this team as well?
I honestly, it was a struggle in the beginning with my injury, but I just wanted to contribute any way possible for my team and help us get to the championship again. So whatever it takes, I'm willing to do.
Right, let's go back to Maylene ulit, no? You guys were sort of struggling with that 3-game losing streak. You had a good start to this All-Filipino Conference, no? But of course, nakikita nyo naman yung bright spots, and I believe some of those, or isa sa mga bright spots, yung bago yung addition na si Pauline Gaston. Can you talk about her impact, especially ikaw, Maylene, you've been with the team for quite a while now, pero ngayon may bago kayong player. Kamusta yung pag-gel niya sa inyong team this conference, and paano siya nakakatulong sa inyo?
Actually, si Pauline, isa siya sa player na nagpapasigla ng team namin. And yung pagka-jolly niya, talaga nakakatulong sa loob ng court. And of course, kahit na nasa bench man siya or siya man yung gagamitin, lagi niyang finifeed yung bawat isa sa amin na, ate, ito po yung naaral ko, yung ganito, ganyan. Ito po yung play ng other team na kakalabanin namin ngayon. So parang give and take kami ng mga feedbacks and also ng mga pinag-aaralan namin. So Pauline talaga is very I think matalinong bata, masigla, and ayun, sobrang skillful din niya.
And actually, MJ, we had Chisa at here just a couple of days ago, and she mentioned that you guys have a lot of veterans in your team, and Ate Mylene actually said give and take. What have the veterans been saying to you as well as one of the young players here for Petrogas, MJ?
Just gotta work hard every single day, even when you're tired or you doubt yourself or you don't think you can do it anymore. Just gotta keep pushing. It's part of the job, and if you're hungry for it, you'll do anything. So they just keep motivating us.
Well, definitely a game to watch out for. These two teams will try to fight for that final playoff push. And Ate Mai, MJ, thank you so much for the time and have a great time there in Iloilo.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And after the break, we'll hear from the Akari Chargers and Creamline Cool Smashers live from Iloilo. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back. You're watching The Game. For the second serving of the PVL games in Iloilo, the Akari Chargers will be taking on the Creamline Cool Smashers. We now, with us, we have Akari's Michelle Cobb and Creamline's Gia de Guzman. Mga idol, welcome to The Game.
Hi.
Hello
Thanks
po.
for having us.
All right, let's start it off with Michelle. Michelle, obviously, young team, this Akari team, but obviously a lot to look forward to. You're gonna go up against a Creamline team. What are some of the learnings, though, looking back at your last game from that 4-set loss against Petrogas last Thursday, Michelle?
I think just like any other game, we really learned a lot in terms of having a lot of experience and learning more about our team. And last game kasi, I feel like any other game din, sayang din siya against Petrogas. And we lost in 4 sets, but at the same time, at least we know how to gauge ourselves and as a team na, we have a lot of things to improve on, and we really did learn a lot. So, ayun.
Gia, your team is the first one to clinch a spot in the semifinals. And also, may 1-week break kayo after that win against PLDT. How does that help you traveling all the way to Iloilo for your game tomorrow against Akari? Nakatulong ba yung 1-week break or parang for you guys, medyo onting mahaba na to for not having a game?
Well, of course, we appreciate the extra time, the extra preparation going into the semifinals. But before focusing on the semifinals, of course, we have to focus on Akari. They're a team to be, hindi namin pwedeng pabayaan talaga kasi they're a strong team on their own. They have a lot of talent, so we want to take it a game at a time, and we're going to do our best in this game also.
And Gia, just a quick follow-up. You're the setter, one of the leaders, of course, of this team. Everyone has been contributing for Creamline. What has been the secret so far? You're the #1 team in the PVL. Of course, there's no secret to success, but what have you guys been doing very well dito sa conference na to?
Well, we've been trying our best to communicate as effectively as we can. Any mistakes or errors or adjustments, we don't want to waste any points. So we immediately give constructive criticism when it's needed, and no one takes it personally. Everyone's really open and professional about it. Yeah.
Michelle, it's never easy, of course, being a new team in a big league like PVL. Of course, this is only your second conference altogether. Pero ikaw, being part of the team since last conference, what are the things that you saw that actually improved from last conference, from last year to this All-Filipino conference?
I think personally din, the things we improved on is our relationship in the court and outside the court, kasi I feel like that's a very important factor na knowing we're a new team na compared to the other teams ngayon lang kami nagsasama. I feel like we improved a lot on getting to connect with each other and a more personal level, and also on the court, that's more important. And I feel like, parang getting to know each other in a way na yung mga habits and mga tendencies inside the court is very, very important for us to be cohesive and for us to be consistent inside the court. So I feel like in that factor, we were able to, and in the games that we played this conference, we were able to discover more about the other girls that we play with. And so, yeah, I'd say yun yung mga things we improved on, and I feel like really helped us get through the games this conference.
And Michelle, growth and development has been the theme for Akari the past 2 conferences. But you guys have a new player in your team in Dindin Santiago Manabat. Being one of the vets of the team, how is she as a teammate, and what have you guys learned from her as well?
Honestly, I love Ate Dindin and just the balance that she gives to our team, especially na, the experience that she has and the experience that she shares with us. It just really shows through her actions and how she plays inside the court. So very, I'd say parang nakakahawa siya in a way na, hindi niya, she's a type rin na medyo silent siya, but in a way na she delivers. So, I feel like nakaka-inspire din and nakaka-enganyo to actually play with her. And yeah, I mean, first time ko rin kasi maging teammate siya. So, I feel like, yeah, very, very nice experience to be able to play with her.
Gia, obviously, it's not Creamline's first time to go PVL on tour, diba? You're always traveling out of town as a team. But what makes it so different, or I guess special, playing outside Metro Manila, playing in front of a different crowd? Ano yung nagiging masaya about it, I guess, with the experience?
Of course, every opportunity we get to meet our supporters, the fans of volleyball anywhere, they really helped us make the sport bigger, and nakakatuwa talaga to be in the presence of people around the Philippines, around the world who support us, support everyone in PVL and the sport that we love. So the moment we landed here in Iloilo, it was a very warm welcome for us, for all of the teams, and we really appreciate it, and we're excited to play in front of everyone.
And I'm pretty sure all the fans are very excited as well. Michelle, any message? Of course, first time ng Akari to go all the way to Iloilo to play. What's your message to them? Of course, makikita niyo na rin sila during the games.
Yeah, I'm inviting everyone to please come and watch, even live po. The games for tomorrow, it's gonna be Cheritigo and Petrogas and Creamline and Akari, and we're all so excited to play for all of you. And syempre, we're actually very overwhelmed with the support here in Iloilo, and we're all excited to see the Iloilo fans tomorrow. So see you all there.
Michelle and Gia, thank you so much for the time. Have a great time there in Iloilo, and good luck with the upcoming game. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Dip Dipianco.
I'm Diego Dario, and this has been The Game.